Hi everybody, it's Miss Fox here, and today we're going to talk about how to use Sora. Remember that Sora is the online app we use to access all ebooks and audiobooks, not only in Northside, but also from the San Antonio Public Library. It's 100% free to you guys, all faculty, staff, and Northside students. So let's begin. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to soraapp.com. You'll see this screen here, and you're going to click on I have a setup code. Our setup code is John Paul Stevens. Then you'll click on Get Started. You'll sign in using either your S number or your E number if you're an employee. So I have my E number. And click Sign In. Then you'll get a screen that looks like this. I use Sora quite frequently, so because of that, I already have things on my shelves and whatnot. But this is your home page, and you can see this is what I'm currently reading in Sora. And if you come down, you'll see all the different highlights you had throughout your reading, because you can highlight words that you've looked up. You can see there. It can recommend other books to you as well. Let's go ahead though, and we're going to start on this Explore tab. So I just clicked on the binoculars here. You can see that there's a search bar up here, and then it tells me what library I have. Currently, I'm looking at the Northside ISD library. This page has a variety of collections on different things. If you come a little further down, you have a section of available books. Graphic novels and comics are available, magazines, which is fantastic. I love reading a good magazine, and there's some for everyone. And so if I click on here, I want to show you what it looks like. I'm going to open up Girl's Life and borrow it right now. It is ready to go because it has blue and says borrow. That will be the case for any book or anything you check out from this app. If it has the blue borrow, you can immediately check it out. And so on the bottom here is each page. I'm going to click in the middle to get rid of this bottom ribbon and this top ribbon. I'm going to click on the right hand side, and it looks just like it would a normal magazine. Now, one of the things I will say with magazines is that they tend to have pretty small writing, and the comics and graphic novels have this issue too. So let me show you how to fix that. You're going to click in the middle. You're going to hit zoom, and then click and drag to get to the different part of the page. Here you'll find that you can zoom in even further should you need it, or if you need to zoom back out, you can click the minus sign, and again it'll take you right back where you need to be. But I also want to show you, if you click in the middle, you can go from one page to 2 pages and vice versa. So now, instead of being overwhelmed with 2 pages, now I have one streamlined page. Some of the functions that I have with a magazine are a little different than what I might have with the book. Also, bookmarks. So let's say I'm reading a magazine or a book and I'm not done with it, but I want to come back to it later. I don't want to lose my spot. I'm going to click this little ribbon right here. And when I close the book, now when I open it again, it will automatically open to this page because I bookmarked it and that's where I left off. Now let's pretend that I'm done. I'm going to click close. Now, because I checked it out, I'm going to come to my shelf. Let's pretend it's the next day. And anything that is on my shelf, anything that I have read or started to read, will be here. It will give you the option to open it. It will tell you when it's due. It will tell you how much of it you have read. It will give you several options. If you would like to renew it, like maybe you need a little bit more time, perhaps you finish it sooner. Or you finished it and you want to mark it as done and collect the little badge for that. Right, I'm going to go back to Explore, back again, and I'm going to look at something a little bit different. So this time I'm going to look at some of the books that we have. You can see if it has headphones, this means that it is an audiobook. So you're going to need some sort of headphones, or if you just want to listen to things as you're driving around in your car, you can do that. These are going to be books that do not have the words. You cannot follow along. It will just be somebody reading to you. So you'll be listening to it. But if it doesn't have them, then that will be an actual book where you can open it up and see. So let's go ahead. We're going to click on this one, The New Girl. What you'll see is when I click on a title, it's going to have the actual page for that book. So it's going to have the cover of the book, information about that book. It's going to tell you what categories or genres it fits into. And then it's going to make recommendations or others that are in that category or that collection. If it's available, it will say borrow here. So I'm going to click on the borrow button. And this is what a book looks like when you open it up, just like a normal book would. Now, the reason why the text here is so large is because I changed the settings earlier so that it would be a bit on the larger side. So I wanted to show you what that might look like as you read. Some of you guys do have things like dyslexia, or maybe you just have trouble seeing. This is a good size for you. But I'm going to show you how to fix that and some of the other features you get with books. Click in the middle, click your A, and now you can make it smaller or you can make it a little bit bigger. Completely up to you. It's going to show you whatever it is you're choosing. Okay, I'm going to make it a little smaller because that's a little large for me. I don't need it quite that big. All right, I'm going to go there. You can also change the background, again, to whichever suits your eyes the best. Change the font. So if you want it to maybe to be a little easier for you, you can do this. Maybe you are dyslexic. This Open Dyslexic is a great font for you. All right. The other thing I can do is I can turn this from 1 page to 2 pages, just like I did with the other one. If you are reading something like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, you're probably going to want to zoom into the pictures. That is very easy to do. You zoom into something with the magnifying glass. Let's say that you're reading and there is a word in there that you're not sure what it means. Let's go for this word, cypress. I'm going to click my mouse on it and hold. And then I get a couple of options here. Let's pretend that I don't know what it means, so I'm going to click define. And this app actually gives you the definition of what that word is. Okay, so that's always something that you guys can use to get back out of this. I'm going to click in the middle and then come over here to the left where it says close. One of the great things that is a part of this is there is the popular subjects and the genres. So if you click all subjects, you can look and find different things based on what you want to read. So if you're looking for a horror book, maybe you're looking for a romance, maybe you're looking for a mystery. Those are all different genres and sections and categories within this part that will be easy for you to find exactly what you're looking for. I'm going to come over here to young adult fiction, and I'm going to look and see if I can find a book that is unavailable, because I want to show you what that looks like and what you will do. So let's say that you want this book, but it doesn't have that blue borrow. Instead, it says place hold. That's because somebody is already reading it. This little clock right here, if you click on that, it will tell you about how long you have to wait and how many copies they have, as well as how many people are waiting in line. Now, I say about because if this person finishes it sooner, then you can obviously get it sooner. But let's say that I really do want this book. Then I'm going to click on place hold. And when I do so, this changes to about 2 weeks. So that tells you you have put your hold. And this right here tells you what day you placed it on. Once you have your hold and you click on that screen, this is what you get. You get a chance to edit your hold. You can cancel it. You can add it to the list and kind of just check up on it. All right, so let's go back to our shelf. This is where you're going to see all kinds of stuff. Like I said, these are the things that I have checked out, and you guys watched me do that. If I want to return a book, like let's say that I am done with it, I'm going to go to the options. I'm going to hit return, confirm, yes, and then be done with it. And now you can see it's gone from my shelf. Here, though, on my shelf, and I'm going to go to my holds tab, it will show that book that I just put a hold on. Okay, and so once it's ready, it will automatically be checked out to me. So let's go back to our home page. You click here on this little trio of lines in the top right corner, you'll get more information on what you have, and you can see here what libraries I've added. You can also change the settings for all of your books. And you can sign out. That's the basics with Sora. If you need any help, don't hesitate to come and let me know. Happy reading!